Hey guys, welcome back to your Express Ticket of First Impressions, and I am glad you can join me on today's quest to explore the Galaxy Watch 4 Classic. However, for good manners we will also include the Galaxy Watch 4. There are some small differences yet noticeable. So look, we collectively as human beings become more and more health-centric, especially with what's going on outside in the world right now with a pandemic, and if you look what's available today at your fingertips, whether that be a smartwatch or anything else compared to 20-odd years ago, it's absolutely crazy, and I mean in a good way. And I think this is where the Samsung Galaxy Watch 4 and 4 Classic comes in, and it could really enhance your well-being. And Samsung completely redeveloped their sensor technology that made it a tiny bit smaller on the back of the watch, but also they have included a whole bunch of new electrodes, and check this out. So the sensor is still in the middle, nothing changed here, it is a tiny bit smaller, and it has PPG, ECG and BI included. The new stuff also, not just the sensor but the new stuff also is that it has the electrodes around. It has on this side, yes, 4 electrodes on the silver part, here 2 electrodes on the top button for your rig and what have you, and then you have 1 electrode down on the bottom button, which I will show you in a graphic right now for what they're basically are designed for. And all of this combined lets obviously measure your heart rate, your AFib, your irregular heartbeat, your oxygen level, your blood pressure and so on. But for me the most noticeable change is the body composition, not just body fat, hang on, it is the entire body composition that it will scan of your body right now when you have the Galaxy Watch 4 or the Galaxy Watch 4 Classic, and all of this will give you a holistic approach. The whole measurements contain of weight, skeletal muscle ratio, fat, height. No, it sounds mean but it is what it is. Body fat percentage, BMI and body water. So all of this will be listed once it has been scanned, or once your body has been scanned by the new sensor technology. And you have 2 different views, right? You have one on your watch, which is kind of a simplified view, but then you have the full extensive view basically in your application on your Galaxy smartphone. I think this could be a game changer for me. I like it, and this is an excellent way to stay on track, and once you have decided to do something about it or basically continue your workout journey, you now have over 100 fitness activities included, some of which you can do at home on your Samsung Smart TV. And all of this has a new layout now due to the One UI watch, the new One UI overall, and this is probably the most you were interested in, including myself of course. Well, look, the new One UI has some noticeable benefits, some of which I can talk to you about today. Beside the full integration of Adidas running sleep cycle and Strava, it will now sync your most important settings from your smartphone, whether that be a blog call or alarm, calendar entry, you name it, it will automatically be synced from a Galaxy smartphone to your Watch 4 Classic. For Classic in addition, once you downloaded watch compatible apps on your Galaxy smartphone, it will swiftly automatically download them here on your Watch 4 Classic, so you have no gaps between your watch and your Galaxy smartphone. It will just do it for you, of course. So this seamless theme kind of continues when you have your Galaxy buttons, and you probably will see shortly that the Galaxy Bud 2 will also come out during this presentation. You now have all the switching available between your devices and your watch, so that means you have your top 7, top S8, type of 6, you name it. You have your Galaxy S21, you flip whatever 2, 3, then you can have your Galaxy button. It will automatically switch. Now it will switch, also auto switch to your watch. That means when you go out jogging, you go out and about just with your watch, you have everything you need. But also you have a control panel now on your watch, basically controlling active sound features and active noise cancellations. So you have a seamless integration, but also the standalone features if you go out with your watch out and running, for example. Of course you can make calls also if you have an LTE version or you have your phone with you, but let's stay with the LTE version. You go out jogging, you can make calls, that's for sure. You've done this before. You also now have your Spotify app included, all this very seamlessly. And there's one thing people want to have when they go outdoor, and maybe you don't have your phone with you, right? You want maps, you want something that you want to orientate on or you want to navigate with, and you know what? Let's call it Google Maps. So yes, for your orientation and navigation you now have Google Maps and the included compass working together with your One UI watch only Galaxy Watch 4 and 4 Classic, so that is something I'm looking forward to because I want to get rid of my, don't want to say it but my little haul. Okay, so look, we just finished our QA session with the product manager for the Galaxy Watch 4 and Galaxy Watch 4 Classic. To answer your most burning questions, here we go. S1 UI is the new Wear OS powered by Samsung. Is it backwards compatible in terms can you or I? Can we install it on the Galaxy Watch 3 model or any previous model? And the answer sadly was no. Basically what Samsung was planning to do, they were planning to support Tizen and previous model for up to 3 years with security updates, which means if you want to experience the new Wear OS, I definitely want you have to go for the Galaxy Watch 4 and or the Galaxy Watch 4 Classic. So when it came to the operating system itself, it was a bit wishy-washy in terms of is it a well as with the One UI overlay. I think it is a Wear OS powered by Samsung. It is a combination, it is One OS, that's how they sell it, but I believe reading between the lines is basically a OS by Google with a One UI on top, and that they just call it powered by Samsung. I also got into Google Maps. I wanted to know if Google Maps is really a standalone feature on the Galaxy Watch 4 and Galaxy Watch 4 Classic. Let's say you have an LTE version and the built-in compass, and they said yes, it is an absolute standalone feature. You can go and do your navigation. Now basically what they're gonna come back with isn't answer that can you have your navigation via the speaker of your watch. Basically, can you have your navigation for this if you're an account you have nothing else available? But this will be answered soon. As soon as I have it, I will let you guys know. The voice assistant, you now have 2 voice assistants available. That was important to me, and I hope this makes sense to you. You have Bixby, you have Google Assistant. Both are available, but you can only enable one and enable one and use one at any one time, so it's basically your choice. I don't think it's gonna be a hard choice. And just to confirm the strap size for all the bands for all the Galaxy Watch 4 and Galaxy Note 4 Classic is 22. They have also confirmed that just to make sure in case you do want to have an accessory that is non-Samsung, 22 male, that's going to be yours. We also came to the snoring detection. I don't know why I'm so into this, I just wanted to know how it works. You have to enable this on your smartphone, so your Galaxy smartphone has to be enabled with snoring detection. You have to wear your watch while you sleep. And then it is an interesting twist, you have to place the Galaxy phone really near to your head, so on your nightstand facing towards you, in order to collect all the data. It will not give you an electric shock, it will just collect the data for next day, and then you can basically analyze it and have your deep sleep, deep core analysis looked at. Do you remember the hand gestures for the Galaxy Watch? Really kind of taken receiving calls. It was in testing mode, in beta mode, but we did a video for this. But now with the Galaxy Watch 4 and 4 Classic, it is fully integrated. So number 1, you not what you had, you just took a call. Number 2, you shake, you just rejected the call. Number 3 is knock, not what you think, don't want to hear response. Knock is a customizable option for whatever floats your boat. So these are the 3 major hand gestures for the Galaxy Watch 4 and for the Galaxy Watch 4 Classic. Not sure how many of you are using this, but remember not to receive a call, shake reject the call, knock, whatever floats your boat. So let's go back to one of the most important: resting time, sleep. And yes, it has snore detection now included. Not that I need it, but it will basically detect you are snoring, not me. You will be the one snoring, and your partner will let you know, or maybe the watch. We will figure this one out. But it also has the the continuous blood oxygen level monitoring, because that could be interesting to you, because it has a deep sleep analysis / score afterwards after United, and you can see if you had any breathing issues, and that is probably important to some of you out there. So what about specifications? Well, Samsung claims to have a CPU increased by 20%, RAM increased by 50%, and the GPU increased by 10%, and that kind of translates into the W920 Exynos W920 chips at 1.5 GB of RAM and 16 GB of internal memory. So all of this is identical across all Galaxy Watch 4 and 4 Classic watches. And stick with me here, because the display resolution has been bumped up, but there is a differentiation when it comes to the watch size. So the higher resolution, which comes in at 450 by 450, which is 330p, will only come in or will only be available for the 44mm version for the Galaxy Watch 4 and 46mm version for the Galaxy Watch 4 Classic. The 40 and 42 version will have a 400 by 400 is exactly 369 by 369, but it is lower, and I suppose because it is a smaller screen and smaller display it doesn't really make a big difference, but we will test this all for you exclusively, so the battery size is identical across all versions, whether that be 42, 46, 40mm, that's all identical. It will last up to 40 hours for the bigger, higher capacity version. So basically what it is really saying or telling us, it is a 1 day for heavy usage. Charging time is 1 hour and 40 minutes. Last but not least is pricing. Here in Europe the Galaxy Watch 4 starts at $269 and the Galaxy Watch 4 Classic starts at $369, and be aware these are all entry model level pricing, whatever you want to call it, but it can only go up from there on officially available here in Europe on the 27th of August. And I have to make this distinction because I've seen previous releases for other devices, it was a different release date. In the US for whatever reason, maybe the chip shortage, but here in Europe 27th of August, maybe it's the same for you guys in the US, hopefully, so then we can all test it together. So on this note, I will test every single watch for you: the Galaxy Watch for every version, the Galaxy Watch for Classic every version. All you need to do is you subscribe, and you need to leave a comment in terms of what it is you want me to test and what it is you want me to check, and I will do my very best. So totally appreciate you coming by, you stopping by. Thank you for watching. Until next time, I miss you. Peace out.